Good morning. It's the 31st of July. Been here for 4 months now, and the sun is out for a beautiful day. So I thought we'd do some garden Pilates. We're going to have to move around the garden because of the sun. If it's in the wrong place, I can't actually see the screen, so I don't know what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to move around the garden and we're going to do some Pilates. No music because we're in the garden, but you can listen to the birds and the waterfall, planes, and probably the M3. Okay, are you ready? Let's get warmed up first of all. So standing up tall and straight. Think about activating through the feet, so pulling up through the arch, pulling up through your legs, through your core. Find that working position of the spine, so that neutral spine. Find that position in the middle, hold it there. Find that little tension around the waist, so just at the level you can hold. Shoulders down and head up nice and tall. So let's start with the neck. Just going to take the head round from side to side, just looking over your shoulders. Work it round. And come to the center. Let's take the arms and stretch them round. So keep the shoulders down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Core muscles still engaged, of course. Still lifting through the feet. Let's go a little bit higher, a bit faster. Stretch it round. And take the arms to the side. So keeping your hips forward, going to turn at the waist. So just rotating round. Gently from side to side. Just take it round. And come back to the center. Now we're going to roll down, so big deep breath in, roll it down, bend those knees, slowly, slowly, come all the way up and stretch up tall. Let's run down, slowly, slowly roll up. This time we're going to come up on the toes. Be a check to see if your posture's in the right place. Let's go again. Roll down, stretch the legs, slowly roll all the way up and reach, and again. Stretch, 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 hold it here and take it down. We're going to do swimming standing and we're going to test your balance. So we're going to start nice and gently, taking the opposite arm and leg. So we normally do this on the floor. Just going to check your balance. So as you lift the arm and leg, your torso is going to stay as still as possible. Inhale, exhale as you reach. Now on the next one, we're going to reach and carefully come forward, come back and back. So as I take my foot behind, it's going right into the flowers. I'm just hoping there's no bees there today. Hate to disturb them and have them give me a little sting to say thank you. And stretch. Whoop. Oh, prickles a prickle. Last one each side. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Stretch forward. Come up. And back. Last one. And back. Well done. Let's come to the end of the mat. We're going to do the roll down and the push up. So standing at the end of your mat, big deep breath in. Exhale as you roll down. Rolling down. Slowly walk forward. 3 walks. Now if you wish, pop your knees down. And we're going to do that gentle push up. And come back up. Tuck the toes under. Come up. Slowly roll. And stretch up. Let's do that again. Big deep breath. Now remember, the benefit of doing the repetitions is that each one you do is going to get better. So you can put your knees down for your push-up, or you can straighten your legs. See what feels right for your body today. Let's do 3 more. Slowly as you can. Feel those arms really working. Each time you're coming up, you're stretching a bit taller. 2 more. Last one. And put the knees down, take it back. And let's push back and stretch. Well done. Okay, we're going to come round onto the side now. So we're going to do the clam. Now, if you can, we're going to work on the elbow. If that's too uncomfortable for you, then you're just going to come and rest down here. Okay, so you've got a choice. We're going to have the feet together behind you. So feet, bottom and elbow lined up with the back of your mat. And then we're going to lift the knee. Now, what I want you to think about, pulling your ribs up so your body's in a nice alignment. And we're going to push down with the underneath leg as we push up with this leg. Are you ready? So we're going to push up and down, push up and down. Yes, you might have spotted I've moved, come into the shade for a few minutes, so sorry if it's a little bit dark on screen, but I was cooking. Push up and down, push up and down. Maybe pop your hand here, just make sure that your pelvis isn't tilting, lifting the ribs, really working the down movement as well as the up. Push up and down. 2 more. Now from here, we're going to lift. So you're trying to keep your foot and your knee parallel as you lift the leg. Now if this starts to hurt your elbow, remember you can always come down and you can rest down here for a few. So keep that leg going, stay up if you can, but otherwise you can just rest down, rest that arm for a little bit, and then if you wish, we're going to come up again. Now we're going to alternate. So we're going to do 1 clam, 1 lift. 1 clam, 1 lift. 1 clam, 1 lift. Push up. Now on this one we're going to make it a little bit harder, but only if you really want to. So as you lift your leg, we're going to push up and down. So it's a little bit of a side bend as you lift and down, so working the shoulder. If that's really not comfy, or if you prefer to work with your head down, just keep on alternating. You can do what you wish. Lots of choices. Push open, lift. Push open, lift. Push open, lift. Last one. And take it down. Let's come down and rest nice and long. So legs as long as you can. And we're going to start lifting the top leg. So neck stretched out. Let's lift this leg. Lift and down. Stretching that leg away. Really stretch. And lift. And lift. And lift. Now if you can, we're going to do both legs. If that's really uncomfy, just do one. Now the key thing to think about is actually your ribs. So make sure that as you lift your legs, you're not pushing your ribs into the mat. They're gently lifting. As you stretch away and stretch. Now let's put the little variation in. So we're going to lift, we're going to flex, we're going to point, going to lift, and then lower with control. So lift, flex, point, lift, and lower. Up, flex, point, lift, and lower. Can we do 2 more? Up, flex, point, lift, and lower. Very good. I'm going to do some little leg circles here. And what I want you to think about is taking that leg back behind you. So you're not moving your hips, challenging your balance. If you need to, little fingertips in front, taking that leg back as far as it will go. Point the toes, stretch that leg back. Great job. Stretch it. And now let's flex the foot and we'll bring it forward. Big deep breaths. Is that waist still lifted? I can see it. Mind those ribs. Keep lifting the waist, stretching through that foot. And rest it down. Well done. Let's come up into our mermaid. So we've got one knee bent here, one leg bent here. We're just going to do some stretches. So big breath in. We're going to come over to the side, stretching over. Slowly come up. With this leg, push the knee down and stretch over to the other side. Very good. Let's do a couple more. Stretching over, so really stretching the ribs. Come up, gently push the knee and stretch. We do one more. Down, stretch, come up and over. Very good. Bring the legs out in front, feet slightly apart. Can do a little bit of spine stretch forward. So remember, with your spine stretch, it's the spine we're trying to stretch. So if we just come forward and hinge forward from here, going to get a lovely stretch through the hamstrings, but not that lower back. So what we need to do is to tuck the tailbone under so your shoulders are still above your pelvis. Inhale and exhale as you stretch from here. Inhale as you come up. So you won't go as far as if you just hinge from the waist, but you're going to miss out on that lower back stretch. Ready? Two more. Coming up taller each time. Last one. And come back up. Are you ready for the other side? Let's swing the legs around this way. So again, we can work on the elbow. If that's uncomfortable, then you're just going to come down here. Okay? I'm going to start on the elbow at least. So feet, bottom, shoulder in line. Pulling the ribs up, so you're holding up here. And we're going to open that knee. Push it open. As you push this leg up, you're pushing this leg down. So this is fabulous. So the rotation movement of the hips. Working those muscles. Push it up. Try and keep the neck nice and long. Pushing up. Pop the hand behind your pelvis. Make sure you're not tilting as you work. If the arm starts to get a bit sore, remember you can just lie down. Last one like this. Now we're going to do the lift. So keeping the foot and the knee parallel, we're just lifting to the side. Slow and controlled. So remember, if your shoulder's getting a bit sore, great chance to come down and have a little bit of a rest. And then you'll be ready to lift up again for our lifting bit. Push and lift. Two more like this. And then we're going to alternate. So I'm going to come back up again. So we're going to open and lift. Open and lift. Open. Lift, open, lift. Now if you wish, we're going to put in the shoulder lift. So as you lift the leg, you're going to lift the hips, take it down and open. So remember, control is what we're looking for. So we're pushing up with control, down with control. push up, open. 2 more. Last one. Come on, we can do it. Oh, and come up. Just roll that shoulder, release the tension. Okay, so we're going to go into our mermaid stretch. So right angle with each knee. Going to stretch over to the side, pushing down on the knee, and come over and push up with the ribs and stretch it up. And come up. Let's push that knee down and over. And push up. And push over. Last one. And down. Very good. And release those shoulders. Great job. Okay, so from here we're going to come round on our front and we're going to get ready to do a little bit of planking. So coming round onto your front, elbows underneath your shoulders. Now we're going to lift the hips up and I want you to hold it in this position today. So think about the core, you've got that angle at the thighs, pulling in. So we're just going to hold it here. And then all I want you to do without moving your hips is to stretch one leg out behind you and bring it back. So we're just alternating the legs, but keeping the pelvis still, and try to return the leg to its original position as slowly as you can. Stretch and come back. Try not to move the hips. Stretch and back. Stretch. 2 more. Make sure those hips don't float up. Very good. Well done. Come up onto your hands and knees. I'm just going to stretch the back out a little bit. So hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale as you push through. Stretch it. And come back. Let's go the other way. So just gently pushing through. Get that lovely stretch across the back. Opening the shoulders. Last one. Very good. And let's take it down. We're going to do one leg kick. So on your elbows in this position, we're going to tuck the pelvis under. And we're going to point and flex and point. So what we're working is the hamstrings on the back of your legs, and we're stretching out the quads on the front of your legs. Point, flex, point. I'm hoping that this is actually filming, because I can't see the screen at all with the sunshine. So I think it's pointed in vaguely the right direction. Let's hope it works. Point, flex, point. Last one. Point, flex, point. And rest it down. Let's do a lovely swan dive. So hands either side of your mat, on the grass if you're like me. So big deep breath. Exhale as you lift. Stretch out, stretching up, and gently take it down. So you're trying to keep the lower ribs in contact with the mat. So here we're still touching the mat. So you really get that curve in your lumbar spine. So your lower back. Stretch it up. Neck nice and long. One more. And this time we're going to hold it up, come up as high as you can, and just really stretch. And take it down. Great stuff. Let's take the arms out nice and long. So arms nice and long. Going to lift the alternate arm and leg. So inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Reach and stretch. Lengthening away. Now if you want to work a little bit harder, going to lift both arms and legs. And we're going to breathe. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. So neck nice and long. Stretching to your toes. Looking good. Stretch it out. And rest. Well done. Let's come up on hands and knees. So we're going to arch the back up and gently take it down. And stretch. And down. 2 more. Last one. And rest it down. Very good. Okay, are you ready? We're going to come down onto our back now. So I'm going to swing round this way because the grass slopes that way. So we're going to come round here, take it down onto our back, and we're going to get ready for the 100. Are you ready? So find that set-up position. Feet are active. Core muscles engaged. Going to lift one leg into tabletop position. You can hold it there if you wish. You can straighten the leg out. So beginner's option, keep to one leg. Those of you that are more experienced will have 2 legs. And if you wish, we're going to lift the head and shoulders up, and let's start our breathing. So we're going to breathe. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 7 more breaths. And rest it down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go into one leg stretch. So we're going to do our old original version. So we're going to stretch one leg away, bring the other knee in towards you, and gently pull it in. And stretch. So you can have your head down, or you can have your head up. Stretching. Stretch those legs away. One more each side. Rest it down and stretch. And bring your arms down by your side. Going to do one leg circle. So you can do it with your knee bent, and you're just going to take your knee in a circle, or you can do it with straight leg. So inhale as you come over, exhale as you go down, out and round. Now what I want you to do is to lift your arms up, because then you'll realise that actually when your arms are by your sides, it's very easy to use them for stability. If you've got your arms here, you've got to use your core muscles. And one more. And let's take it back the other way. Lovely big circles. So using those core muscles to keep the hips really still. Take it round. Last one. And take that leg down. Let's work the other side. So the straight leg that's on the floor is active. We're pushing away with that leg. It's going to help your stability. So remember, you can do it with your bent knee and take it round, or with a straight leg. Let's lift the arms up. I'm absolutely cooking here. Hope you appreciate this. When it's cold again next week, you can look at this and remember what it was like to have that lovely sunny day when we all moaned it was too hot. And take it back the other way. Stretching the other leg away. Work it round. And rest it. And stretch. Okay, we're nearly done. We're going to do our bridge. So feet and knees hip width apart. Find that soft curve in the spine. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you tilt the pelvis, flatten the lower back, lengthen through the neck. Gently lift up. Roll it down. And roll up. And down. So don't forget, you're tilting your pelvis, you're lengthening through the back, you're lengthening your neck, and then you're lifting. 2 more. Last one. And hug the knees into your chest. So with your knees into your chest, we're going to finish with a little bit of rolling. So just come up to sitting. Yes, I've moved again. Found a little bit of shade, thank goodness. So big deep breath in. Roll it back. So if you can, you're going to stop before your feet touch the floor. Gently rolling back. Let's try without the arms, shall we? See if you can still keep that shape as you're rolling. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Well done. Let's roll back down, and we're going to finish with a supine leg twist. So feet and knees together, arms out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, push your knees over to one side. Take your head in the opposite direction, and slowly come back. Let's go the other way. Stretch, and come back. And stretch it over. 2 more. Last one. And back to the center. Stretch everything out. And bring your arms down by your sides. And I think today's special treat, going to have a few minutes of relaxation. Oh, so resting down, arms by your sides. Just let the shoulders relax, your arms will fall out. And let's start by focusing on the breath. Fill the lungs full of oxygen and exhale deeply. Get rid of any stale air. Big deep breaths. Gently let your feet relax. Wiggle those toes. Let them relax. Let your shins and calves be soft. Thighs relax. Let your hips be soft and open. Let those deep abdominal muscles relax. The neck and shoulders be soft. The hands and arms relax. Let your face be soft. And just gently focus on your breath. Body be heavy on the ground. Ground can support your weight. Big deep breaths. Actually, let the awareness come back to your feet. Let the awareness come back through your legs, to your torso, to your arms, and to your face. Come round onto one side. Oh, and come round to sitting. Take a few big breaths. And then let's put one hand here, put one hand here, and give yourself a big clap. Well done. Hope you've enjoyed your nice chilled garden Pilates. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.